On the Hill with the Republican from the state of Missouri, Eric Burlison. You know him by now. He's on the show frequently. He is a member of the House Oversight Committee. Congressman, I know you're rushed to join us tonight. Appreciate that. Thanks for being with us here on the Hill. Your colleague, James Comer, the head of the committee, sent out all of these letters today and all of these subpoenas. Let's go broad here for a second. The goal here is what?
The goal here is the truth. And I think that I hope the public is recognizing that we're going to bring everybody in. If we're going to have this discussion, we're going to bring in the Democrat attorney generals. We're going to bring in the Republican attorney generals. Anybody that was involved in this Epstein investigation or lack thereof or failed investigation efforts. And so we're going to bring them in. I think that the American people are sick and tired of having this government not be honest with them about, all things, especially this. And I think the fact that this is such a recent event and that that we're seeing so much work being done to cover up this investigation, I think the American people are demanding answers.
William Jefferson Clinton, do you expect him to show up? Do you expect him to answer questions?
I don't know. I hope that he does. I think that if he's going to plead the fifth, that will be very telling. Look, he's
why do you go there? You think that's where he goes? Do you have an inkling, or you're just speculating?
I'm just speculating. But look, he was with Jeffrey Epstein on the plane at least 20 plus times. There's reports that he visited the island multiple times. And so we want answers to that. I think the American people deserve answers for that. If anybody knew Jeffrey Epstein, it would be somebody that flew with him and went to his island 20 plus times.
Full, complete, and unredacted. That's what James Comer says he wants from Pam Bondi. You don't really think you're going to get unredacted files, do you?
And this is the question of whether or not Congress has the authority. And I think that we need to remind the government that they work for the American people. They work for those of us that were elected by the American people, and that they have a responsibility to respond. So we'll see what the Department of Justice does. I hope that they do release this in full transparency.
Republicans have pushed back on Democratic Attorney Generals Eric Holder, 2012, Fast and Furious, Merrick Garland, 2024, the Her recordings. They held him in contempt. Would you do the same for Pam Bondi if she doesn't come forward with this request?
We'll have to take a look at that. That's not something I've thought of, but look, if she's going to be completely defiant, then I think we may have to call a spade a spade.
We'll leave it there. He is the Republican from Missouri on the Oversight Committee, Eric Burlison. I think it says Springfield is where you are tonight. Thanks for being with us tonight here on the Hill.
Thank you, Blake.
Yep,
Anytime.
With me now. Yeah, of course. With me now, Jesse.